I don't think there's any question that the two people in our building right now, three if you include Scott in our morning show, you and Jeff right now, is the hardest jobs right now in television, trying to determine what this system is going to do and when it's going to do it and exactly how all of us are going to be impacted.
Right.
Everybody wants to know, how is this going to affect me?
Yeah, and here's the thing that's really interesting about this, Karen, is that it's going to turn cold. We know that. In fact, it turns cold tonight and through the day tomorrow. The other thing that we'll have to watch for is how cold does it get tomorrow night while it's still raining, and it's all about the temperatures. Now, it is highly likely that we will see freezing rain tomorrow night into Friday morning. The question is, and this is the biggest question, how much accumulating ice do we see from that freezing rain? Well, it depends on the temperatures. The best case scenario here is that temperatures stay between 30 and 34 degrees. That would lead to some icy spots on some of the bridges and overpasses. There would also be some ice in the trees, on the leaves, and the power lines as such, but we wouldn't shut down the city because the roads would still be in pretty decent shape. Just the icy spots on the bridges and overpasses. That's the best case if those temperatures stay between 30 and 34. The worst case scenario is if temperatures are between 26 and 30 degrees. That's where everything ices over and there could be even power outages. Right now, we're going to be real close between that 28 and 32 degree range tomorrow night into Friday morning. Now, a slightly better scenario is if it gets even colder. If it gets below 26, we would mainly see snow. The likelihood of that happening, it's pretty low, almost zero as a matter of fact. So in this worst case or best case scenario, it's kind of favoring more the worst case, with about a 60% chance of temperatures dropping into that 20 degree range, upper 20s, which would lead to more ice and more ice accumulation. There's still the chance, though, and it's a decent chance, that it may stay between that 30 and 34 degree range, which would just lead to some slick spots on some of the bridges and overpasses. Now, the problem here is that if it does get this bad in the worst case scenario with ice everywhere, it won't melt, because once we drop below freezing tomorrow night, we will stay below freezing all the way through Monday. That's how long we're going to stay in the ice box here with these cold temperatures coming in. So I hope you enjoyed today. It was just gorgeous. It's still 73 in Dallas, 69 in Fort Worth, but temperatures have dropped into the 50s already in Bowie and over in Bridgeport. So the front will continue to slide southward. Then this upper level disturbance will swing overhead during the day tomorrow, and that's what will bring the rain our way, starting during the day tomorrow and continuing tomorrow night into Friday morning. So this is how it looks on our future sky forecast. Tomorrow morning, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, temperatures will be in the 30s. Gusty north winds, but above freezing, just barely here in Dallas and Fort Worth. Out to the north and west, some light freezing rain will develop, and that will start to pick up during the afternoon, especially out here in our far northwestern counties. But we stay above freezing here in Dallas and Fort Worth during the daytime hours on Thursday. It's Thursday evening and Thursday night when we start to see those temperatures slip to freezing or below freezing, and by 8, 9 o'clock, you can see we're down to about 31 degrees with 20s, and that magical upper 20s out here to the north and west where the icing really starts to become more of a problem. And then as we go through the night, look at temperatures at 1 o'clock in the morning. We're still kind of in that 30 to 31 degree temperature range. There will be freezing rain, but if we stay just above 30 degrees, we may not have the widespread icing. However, as we go into the early morning on Friday, if we get to about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning and the rain's still coming down, temperatures have a decent shot of dropping into the upper 20s. And that's when we'd really start to see significant impacts area-wide with the ice coming, or with the ice freezing on the roads and causing some serious problems. But then as we head towards mid-morning, the precipitation starts to shut off, but temperatures stay in the 20s all day long for us on Friday. So winter storm warnings go in effect tomorrow and continue all the way through the day on Friday. Ice accumulation, bridges and overpasses, trees and power lines. If we drop into the upper 20s, it'll be on the roads too. And that's what we'll just have to kind of watch for Thursday night to Friday morning. If it gets into the upper 20s, it's going to be real bad for us. And you can see this temperature trend too. This is tomorrow morning. This is tomorrow afternoon. This is Friday morning, and then this is Friday afternoon. Look at Saturday morning, a low of 20, a high of only 27 on Saturday. And then Sunday, we'll see temperatures in the mid-20s to start the day. And there's another shot of a little wintry mix Saturday afternoon into Sunday morning. Today, though, 79, almost a record high. 83 is the record record for today. Tonight we'll see temperatures drop to about 40 as it turns colder and windy, and then we stay cold through the next 7 days with that threat of freezing rain tomorrow night into Friday morning, maybe some ice and sleet Saturday into Sunday morning, and temperatures stay in the 30s, Karen, all through most of next week.
Wow, bundle up. Thanks very much, Larry.